Okay, today I'm doing a video diary, and today I got a call from my therapist. They finally gave me therapist. It's been really hard. I've been going through multiple different agencies trying to get therapy, and they wouldn't give it to me. Well, if you're trying to drive someone insane, you don't want them to have mental clarity. So why do I want to go in hiding? Why do I think that this warrants hiding? So Metrocare got me put out of Dallas Life Shelter. They said that they were going to pay for me a boarding home. I believe that he's a part of these. He controls every environment that I'm in. So they retracted on paying for the boarding home when he was upset. Well, I believe that he's upset at my post or whatever makes him upset. Well, anyway, they retracted on paying for the boarding home and didn't. And then they had me go to Dallas Life and then got me put out of there. Okay, they also sabotaged services. I had a caseworker named Akia. She was supposed to be giving me housing in October. She didn't. Finally, she was going to give it to me in April, and then I got detained. I'm supposed to be getting case management, housing, and other services that they're withholding. And in this experience, I've had money stolen. I've been pickpocketed. I've had money stolen out of my bank account. Police covered for it. Almost $2,000 that he admitted to doing. I don't know how he does things like this, but he admitted to doing it on the internet. And then, so I tried to report it. So there was evidence that I'm getting railroaded, and police wouldn't let me report it. They threatened to arrest me in police headquarters for trying to report identity theft. It's on camera footage. I wouldn't believe it either. Okay, in addition to that, when my card would go off on a whim, so I would be in different locations, and then my card would go off and I would be stuck. And it was terrifying because I'd never been homeless before. And it was a child support card. So eventually, when I was stuck in, I'm not going to say the location, but he eventually had it cut off altogether. And then they had me go all the way to where it was located, which was really hard, where the nearest office was located, to get it cut back on. But anyway, to make a long story short, those are the kind of things that I experienced. In addition to that, um, my child support, payments would fluctuate. And I think that he had something to do with it. So I tried to report that. And again, they stopped me from reporting it. Security came and they called the police to keep me from reporting it. I still haven't reported it. If someone can steal child support payments from you. So I went to Social Security Administration because it's coming from the dad's Social Security. Security came there, but I'm not getting stopped. Security came there and intervened in me reporting the missing payments. Food stamps. Someone stole food stamps for me. So we have the money stolen off the card. We have my card getting disabled on a whim when I need it most. It just would disable and wouldn't work. And police wouldn't take the reports of it. We have the child support that came up missing, and the security came with that. So there's another avenue that there's funds that I can get. The Social Security Administration. I can supposedly get funds there, and they won't let me. Police security come, and they won't tell. I cannot get the benefits that I should be eligible for. So not from my own benefit, but another party's benefit. So the food stamps were also stolen, and for years that they said that someone stole them, and said no, I was in jail on false charges. No one could have stolen them. There was like $1,000. I think it was like an electronic theft. It was just to sabotage my life. So they would not let me report the stolen food stamps for years. Now that I tried to get the status of it again in 2021, now that I'm getting I reapplied for food stamps in 2021, and they told me that I didn't use my benefits, so they took it back. Now that's the story that I'm getting in 2021. Okay, in addition, my other times, I tried to admit myself in the hospital, and they denied me the right to admit myself in a mental hospital. This is traumatic. It is to have my daughter, have not have my family, to be in a tent, and to have all these things. You go to the store, you go into restaurants, they yell, "Get out!" How many people have experienced that? I have more than one time. Have a building, a business lock up because you showed up. That's why I want to go in hiding. It happened too many times. How many people have been on a dark bus and it goes out of service while you're on it? Multiple times. And I think that it was planned. How many people are on a dark bus and the bus driver and people that threaten you are conspirators together to harass you? How many people got trapped on a train, a dark train, while you were getting threatened and the doors wouldn't open so the people can threaten you and terrorize you? And then you do the report and then they blame you and try to give you a legal criminal trespass to cover for it. So now they're just ignoring the criminal trespass. I have already reported multiple parties, and that's getting ignored too. So what initiated this video diary is that I got a call from the therapist, and he said that his supervisor Gilbert told him that he can no longer do the on the phone sessions that we do. He does Zoom and on the phone because of COVID. So his supervisor came to him and told him that for me, I would need to come in. Well, they have been trying to sabotage the the therapy for a long time. Like I said, because you wouldn't want a person that you're trying to drive insane to have mental clarity. So these are just the things that I experience, going off into businesses and then they yell, "Get out." But here's the thing. A lot of times when I didn't eat, I got dizzy. He has seen me pass out. Well, I have been, he knows that I have a history of fainting. I have passed out before. So when they withhold meals and do things like that, that's terrifying to me. Because I don't know, I haven't been diagnosed with diabetes or anything. My parents had it. So, but whenever I don't eat, it does affect the way that I feel and I get dizzy. And he knows that. So when I walk into these places and they deny me food, it's terrifying for me. Even in a lot of grocery stores, they've denied me purchase of food. And then when I go to different places and the food's missing. So it's not, a lot of times I've made a lot of different, big effort to get the food. A lot of times I'd go get food one time a day. And then I'd eat off of it all day. So that's what I try to go to places that gave you really big portion sizes because I'd eat that for the whole day. If I got it late, then I eat it the next day for multiple meals. So anyway, that's why I wanted to go in hiding, and I believe that they're still playing games. I think that's pretty odd for his supervisor Gilbert to tell him that I have to go in the office. The problem with me going in the office is because I'm working. And when I go in the office, that would mean that I can't have therapy sessions. But I want to have rights like other people. I don't want multiple parties taking my rights away and all these different avenues, scheming so I can't have access to my child, scheming when money comes up missing. Oh, another thing. I'll go ahead and mention the name. I had a bank account with Viewpoint Bank. He had my bank not give me money that was in my account. So in October of 2018, I was destitute. And I'm not going to say all my experiences because I'm not sure that people will believe it. But anyway, I was destitute and I needed to get some money to eat and different things. My bank would not give me my money with ID and a social security card. They schemed. Viewpoint Bank, the Illinois location schemed. I was desperate. I went to Grand Prairie. And mind you, I'm not a person that's normally on the street. I've had my own place most of my life. This is the first time that I've ever been without my own place for this amount of time. I've always had my own place or quickly got it. So anyway, Viewpoint Bank at the Illinois location would not give me my funds with ID. And I've been banking there for a long time. So I went to the Garland location. They wouldn't give me my funds. And so I realized that I was getting sabotaged. So at the Forest location, I only communicated in writing because they were trying to make it seem like I wasn't verifying the information properly. So I only communicated in writing, so I'd have evidence of what I'm giving them, and they were denying my money. So she got mad. She told me, no, I want you to talk to me. I said, no, my throat is sore. I have to write it. I said, write your question, and then I'll answer it on paper. So she got mad because they were trying to deny me my money. So she went ahead and gave me my money. She threw it at me and told me to get out. This is a place that I banked at a long time ago. And this was off Forest Lane. This is how I get treated. This is at a bank. So someone called and told them to withhold my money at my bank, and they did it. Someone said, don't give her food stamps. They did it. I don't want her to have all her child support. They did it. I don't want her to have the Social Security. They did it. I don't want her to use her card. They did it. That's why I want to go in hiding. That's too much power that's getting abused.